Hello, my friends, people.
Dog, what the fuck are you doing here?
I will be presenting the video I will be working on for the next couple months, aka the 7th of August, which will be a video.
Whoa!
Why do this, you may ask? Well, the reason is very simple. I have a multimedia assessment. A lot of you would know this, because I don't want to fail.
Why are you still here?
How would I be doing this, you may ask yourself? Hopefully. The way I will be doing this is by a mixture of medias. That being animation! Whoa, it's a circle that goes... And filming. The thing I'm doing right now. For the animation part of this film, I'll be using this drawing tablet that I have obtained at the start of the year. Forgetting most of the chords and also a pen somehow. And also this JPEG of a GoPro Hero 13 because I am using it currently to record this video. Oh my god! Oh fuck, the JPEG's broken. Also, to save myself from doing more animation during this recording process, I will be using the GoPro. Yeah, so what do I have planned for this video, you may ask? Well, it's gonna be like a documentary thing. Originally, I was gonna base it off a David Attenborough documentary that you'd see on Netflix or in marine biology. Because all of us have seen it once. And what I would be documenting in this video project would be these strange little squiggly guys, you know, these little creatures that would be like here and there and everywhere. Like that would be a mix of like 2D animation and live action like props and stuff. Because I thought maybe like it was a cool idea. And then I was like, wait a minute. What if I use the same general concept and progressively made it better? So then people would enjoy it more and not be bored of me going, and here's the strange little mushroom creature with a googly eyes for spores and also a deodorant can up its up. You see, it doesn't make sense. So instead, I had the idea of making a horror film because that seems to be trending in the class. Just a lot of horror and like the plot, just recap it off because I haven't finished the script. The script's not done. The script's not done. So what's happening is a group of friends decide to document this. So what happens is a group of friends decide to do a little passion project documentary inside a haunted forest. And when they do that, the thing they're documenting is this mythical creature that's been an urban myth to the entire town. And the little passion project, coincidentally, doesn't go too well. Okay, because the monster actually exists. Oh my god. Can you believe it? The plot of a horror movie is the monster actually exists and is actively hunting them down actively. Oh my god. And eventually the monster kidnaps one of the friends. Not good. Boo, we don't want that happening. So the friends decide, hey, you, big, we're gonna hunt you down. And I'm not gonna give any further context to what's gonna happen in the film because I want it to be a little surprising still. And hopefully by the end of December or the beginning of January, I can finish off the entire movie script. So then later on in the process, like let's say that way, I can finish up that part of the film and bring in the animation part earlier, so then I have more time until eventually it's going to be April. No, August. But now let's wrap this part of the video up and move on to something more interesting like the concepting phase. This is the area where I'd show concept drawings and animations that's like this, for example. That's fucking gross. So during this concepting phase, I took the time to create a monster idea that some of the people in the multimedia class has probably already seen. You've seen it first, Trong.
Anyways, here's my dog.
So I wanted to try and experiment with the design overall. Because at first, when I was originally thinking of this concept, I came up with this sort of spider-like being when I was trying to rotoscope myself in the iPhone editing app, aka Photos. But it turned out like pretty bad. It was like spider-like, like. Ugh. So I was like, I don't want to draw a damn spider. Let's draw something else. So again, I went into the drawing area, aka my book, and started to brainstorm a couple more ideas. Eventually, landing on a more humanoid appearance that's sort of lizard-like, which I did prefer out of the other stuff I also drew. Boo! That sucks! Uh-oh! That's bad. It looks something more like out of Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, Battle for Neighborville. Now, onto the hardwares I have been using for said video I will be making. First off, it will be the ever so famous GoPro Hero 13, which in my honest valid opinion is a super underrated action cam. It also has voice commands. That way you would be able to control the GoPro when you're all the way over here. That's why you can have a hands-free experience while using your favorite camera device. Jammy and clammy. Next up on the hardware list, we got again the Artist 15.6 Pro. Now personally, I have been using this since the beginning of 2025, and honestly it is like my favorite one that I've used so far out of the couple I've tested out. Is around the size of a A3 size piece of paper. The tablet also has 8 programmable buttons. Whoa! And a scroll wheel that is also programmable. Because you need programmable everything these days on devices that does stuff like this. So then, you can do it perfectly. And best yet, it has a screen. Unlike you Wacom tablet that lives at street with the social security number of who lives at because that's dumb as shit. Now let's move on to software. Starting off with the editing app that I use all the time. That being Premiere Pro. Licking a shitsicle in the white snow of the Sahara Desert. I personally use it for its range of effects that like benefit me all the time rather than CapCut or iMovie. Next on the software list, we will be going to the animation app of my choice. Personally, I'm an Adobe fanboy. You know me. I have nothing to admit other than I like Adobe. But depending on how I feel for the project, I will be using either Adobe Flash, as you can see here, or Adobe Animate. To keep this video shorter, I will be going through the next couple apps really fast. So first, Karita. This app is for drawing and what I will be using for digital concepting and storyboarding It is open source and so it's free, and has a lot of great features like hundreds of brushes and effects. Next one, Soundtrap. This will be my last resort, just in case there is no music on YouTube, and I have to make it myself. And finally, next one, that being Google. I want to research stuff and also like look up memes while recording so that I can just like have a little laugh, you know? It's like the best part of YouTube. Now for my finance plan. I'm broke as shit. Instead, I'll be presenting it with its actual price. So for example, the keyboard and mouse was probably around $30 to $40. So add that to the little budget that you will put over there. Okay, a little list. Yeah, look at that. It's a list! We love lists! Next will be the GoPro Hero 13. Whoa, camera! The GoPro Hero 13 on JB Hi-Fi was around $650, which in the bargain scheme of a camera is very worth it due to its many features that it has. And then after that is the Artist 15.6 Pro. This device on Amazon can be found on sale for around $350, but its original price is $500. And finally, my laptop. My laptop was $1,500, and that is not worth it in my eyes. I will cry now. And by the way, if you like Jordan over there in the back sitting right next to Josh and me, fuck you. Flashbang. Boom. Finance plan. Yeah. Now finally, I can conclude this crappy presentation for the class.